Happy 10th year anniversary, everybody at Center for Spiritual Living Delaware. I am Jenny Stewart from the Center for Spiritual Living Delaware. I'm a happy, grateful member there and also serve on the Board of Trustees. And today I'm going to be sharing with you an amazing, inspirational, spiritual tool that came through me a couple weeks ago. And when I was reading Ernest Holmes in the Science of Mind book on page 204, and Ernest writes, every time your thought hits fairly and squarely, which we know means on the truth, it erases just as definitely as one would erase a chalk line. And I read the words, I'm getting God bumps now. I got God bumps and I thought, inspiration came through. Oh, I could make a shifting board. I could make a board in which I could erase all false beliefs and replace them with spiritual truth. And so I got all excited. I started with an actual chalkboard. And then inspiration came through Marianne when we were talking about it one day. And she suggested, hey, how about an eraser, a dry eraser board? So I went to Staples and I got myself a shifting kit, and which is a board and some markers and an eraser, which I'm calling my spirit eraser. And I went on Amazon Smile and ordered some beautiful their hearts and their gems in the colors that represent God qualities. And I carefully placed them exactly where I wanted them and decorated. But when you make your own board, you can use your own creative expression and decorate yours however you would like. But the concept is that how to shift false beliefs, how to shift these thoughts that come up. And um, so as I notice throughout my day, or even over the course of a couple hours, if a false belief, it just keeps surfacing and nudging me and niggling me. And I go, oh, okay, I see you there. There's that false belief. So I know I have a false belief. And I think shifting board, erase and replace. And I come up with the false belief. So last week for me, one that kept coming up, I'll share with you a personal one is I don't have enough time to do everything I need to do. And it just kept coming up. And I know intellectually this is not true, but it's a belief, right? It's a false belief, but no big deal. So I got out my shifting board and I literally write it out. I don't have enough time to do everything. And I write it out. Okay. And then I go within and I encourage you to see what comes up for you, different ways of identifying your false belief, and to how to come up with the opposite of that, which we know in spiritual truth, it can be called a mental equivalent. It can be called a statement of truth. Most people know it as an affirmation. What's really true about this? And I get very clear on that. Sometimes I do it during spiritual mind treatment or affirmative prayer, we call it. Sometimes I use the Byron Katie method of 4 inquiry questions, which is very powerful. I encourage you, you can look it up online, Byron Katie. That's very powerful. And a lot of times I just go within and I get grounded, I meditate for a few minutes, and I come up with my powerful affirmation. And then I'm ready. I'm ready to erase and replace. And so the most fun part is especially this erasing. It is powerful stuff. And so I literally scrub it out with my spirit eraser. And it is gone. It is vanished back into the nothingness from where it came. I always love Emerson. He said, back into the bloated nothingness from where I came. I always love that. Just picture my false beliefs going back there, going out, poof, they're gone, poof. And I have my clean board. And then I carefully write out the truth. And so the truth of it is I don't have enough time is I have plenty of time. And why do I have plenty of time? Because I am always divinely guided and supported with all the resources and wisdom I need. And then I end with, I can do anything. And it's great with the dry eraser board because then you can really write it out. And so I just go crazy with it. I go with whatever's coming out, and it feels so powerful and wonderful. And then I keep this board by my bedside so that I'm reading it as I'm going to sleep at night. I'm reading it when I get up in the morning. I take this with me throughout the day, and then I have it with me in my mind's eye, knowing the truth. And so so it's been a lot of fun, and I can tell you I've had demonstrations. It's a fun, easy thing to do, and it really works. It really helps shift and erase and erase the false beliefs and replace them with truth. So I have 2 kits that we are giving away. The first person who comments that they like the presentation today, I will be gifting to you your own set that I will mail to you. And then also in the daily prize drawing, we will be giving away another kit as a gift. And so it was a very inexpensive, easy thing to do. And I encourage everybody to get out there and get shifting. And I love you. I'm so grateful for all of you. And I say, happy shifting.